Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome back. Listen, I was in the emergency room, right? Sitting there, suffering from what I thought was a stroke. After they ran all the exams and tests, here comes the doctor walking. He had a little pad and he started writing. And then he wrote something else, right? And then I'm sitting there like, I'm wondering what's going on with me, right? And then he showed it to me. Diagnosis, exhaustion. Prescription, rest. I was so embarrassed. Okay? Because at the time I was a nurse, right? I was a nurse. And let me tell you something. All these feelings I had, all the numbness, these are the signs that I would be looking for in a patient. And here I am running to the emergency room, really feeling like I was having a stroke. Let's talk about, because at the time, right? At the time I was young. I was a young mom with 2 children. And I did not have a system. I didn't have systems. I did not have a framework. Okay. Let's talk about creating rituals that support you, because we need support. Okay. Welcome to Mindful Monday. Roses, welcome in. Say hello in the comments. If you are here, if you're watching, say hello, share the live for me. I would really, really, really appreciate it. I understand this is not Monday and we're having Mindful Monday. However, yesterday was not possible. And these chats is so important to our lifestyle community. My name is Berlene. I am the lifestyle strategist with Think Feminine, a lifestyle brand curated for busy ladies like you and I to start embracing our womanhood with ease. Okay, with ease. So tonight, well, over the past few weeks, if you've been following us, we've talked about awareness, boundaries, prioritizing yourself. And tonight, we're bringing it all together through rituals. Before we begin, let's take a deep breath. I need that myself. Breathe, relax. This is our space. This is when we have, we connect, we start connecting as women and, having these little, chats. And listen, rituals are how intention becomes lifestyle. You recall, we've talked about living a more intentional lifestyle this year, right? We are not doing things, per usual, okay? We're doing it differently this year. And I'm not saying that we're going to be perfect. We're going to have all the pieces, together. I don't have the pieces all together, and I'm pretty sure many of us don't. And if you do, God bless your soul, okay? However, this is not what these little chats are about. This is not what Mindful Monday is about. It's more about taking the steps, because consistency is key, right? Where we fall short, we pick up the pieces the next day and we keep going. So, as I started, I talked about my little experience as a new mom. Well, at the time I wasn't a new mom because I had already had my son. I had my daughter and I was working full time. I went, after, here, most jobs, they give you those, 6 weeks and you have to come right back to work. I was so exhausted. I wasn't sleeping. I wasn't eating right. And my job was so demanding and so challenging that it was so hard, and I started having all these feelings, numbness here, and I'm like, I'm having a stroke. You know what I mean? I truly felt like I was having a stroke because my body was not functioning, okay, the right way. So the intention behind what we're doing here is, first and foremost, I love how we started the sessions. Let's be mindful, right? Let's be aware. Let's be aware. Let's set up our boundaries. Okay, will expect, what we expect, and what we not gonna, you know, take this year. Setting up our boundaries. In addition, prioritizing. Okay, I too matter. So having all that, right? But how do we keep up? How do we maintain all that, right? So that's why I'm like, okay, you know what? Our fourth session is going to be rituals. What do we do? The little things. The little things. A ritual is basically something that supports you, right? Habits, right? A lot of times, because when I first thinking about it, I'm like, oh, habits, routine, and I started getting them all mixed up. I'm like, no, habits are more like something you do automatically. Like you get up, you go and brush your teeth, right? That's automatic. A routine, a lot of times when we have our routine, we plan, right? We plan our bedtime, we plan our schedule. That's more like a routine, things that we have structured. Okay. You need a routine with a lot of things you want to do, you want to accomplish. However, rituals is more it is more meaningful. There's meaning behind it. For example, before I come here and host this live, I I have my tea. Okay, that's a ritual of mine. I do this all the time. Hello, hello, hi. If you're popping up, hello. That's a little thing that I set up for me, right? What I also do when I'm feeling overwhelmed now, I have um I practice sound meditation. So, whether it's in the morning, whether it's before bedtime, whether it's in the middle of the day, sometimes I have this specific sounds that I really, really, I'm so addicted to it. 10 minutes, just 10 minutes. I will sit, close my eyes, turn off all my lights. When I used to be at working, I used to do the same thing when I'm on my break. I will close my eyes. Sometimes if I don't do the sound, I'll do visualization. So these are little things that have meaning, that have meaning to, what we trying to, live, how we trying to live our lifestyle. For example, right? Uh, a health ritual can be morning hydration, right? I do that. And I'm hoping, hi. Hello, Mama Liz. How are you? That's something I do every morning. I make sure I have water. I drink water before I step out of bed. That's a little, not only it's, you might think, oh, well, that's, no, it has meaning. It has meaning because my health, I suffer from high blood sugar. And in the morning, I feel dehydrated, right? When I'm not balanced, of course I'm making sure I, stay on top of my health. However, there are little things you can do, right? It's not so much medications going to there's little things we can do to help ourselves. So morning hydration is a ritual of mine. Okay. For a beauty ritual, these are examples I'm giving you. A beauty ritual can be an evening skincare routine. Okay. And you're not just like, oh, I'm just washing my face and going to bed. No, there's meaning to it because this is the time that you connect with not only with your inner beauty, but also with your outer appearance, because you understand that it's all part of your of who you are. Okay, your appearance is also part of your esteem. So that can be a beauty ritual. Emotionally, an emotional ritual can be a quiet reflection, like quiet time. So, exercise ritual can be, okay, do I just hop on the treadmill, or do I do some specific, gentle stretching that will help blood circulation so I don't injure myself? Okay. So there's meaning when you're thinking about rituals. There's meaning to it. It's not just the habits, it's not just the routine. It's you looking at your life. It's you looking at specific things that you want to do better. You want to become part of your lifestyle, because you know that it's gonna help support the whole, not just you know um not just getting up and going to work, not just, okay, I'm running the business and oh my god, I'm busy, well, let me go to sleep. Okay, going to sleep, if there are things you can do before you go to sleep, right, that will help center you. These are the meaning behind being intentional about how you want to live your lifestyle. How about beginning the day with prayer? Yes, definitely. Um, Praying is very important. It's part of your meditation. Part, some folks might do the sound meditations. Like me, I couple them together. Sometimes I'll do my praying and then I'll do my sound. Sometimes I might just have time to pray. Sometimes it's worship. So, and if you are of a different religion, I know there are different things folks do to just bring you to center. So these are the little things that helps to support the framework, okay, to help support the systems we're trying to create. Like, we have to start. For example, over the weekend, I was so busy. I've been busy, right? And then I'm like, oh my goodness, I have so much things that that are still outstanding, things that I need to take care of. And then I'm like, but Berlin, you know, you can't you can't start focusing on all those things you need to do um while neglecting you, right? While neglecting your sleep, because when you do that, these little things won't matter. Then they all really gonna start falling apart. So it's okay to be behind schedule sometimes, because a, a lot of us professional women who are whether entrepreneurs or career ladies, a lot of times that's what we so afraid of. Like, things gonna fall apart, my business gonna fall apart. And if you, I know several real estate agents, I know many nurses, and oh, my patients, they need me, I need to run to them today, or I need to meet that client to show that home. Oh my goodness, my customers, like I have customers right now waiting on me. Okay. um so a lot of times, you know the Berlin few years ago would have been like you know falling apart almost, because the amount of stuff that you have to take care of. However, because I have the framework in place, because I have created the system that I can self-regulate. And that's what rituals are all about, creating a framework with intention, okay? With intention. So Again, it doesn't have to be complicated. If you're watching me, tell me, let me know in the comment one ritual of yours that you've been doing that has been helping. Okay, it simply need, like I said, don't complicate it. Small little task here and there. It just need to be consistent, because then it creates, safety net and calm for you. Okay, and it helps regulate your nervous system. That's the key here. That's the key in this world that we're living in. There are so many distractions. I talk about that a lot because I know I'm easily distracted. Okay, I listen. I know for sure, especially if you are an empath out here, in this, whether you are on social media, um, you are, you focus on, the news, or even at work, you hear the talks, you see things, if you are, easily emotionally moved, um, this life can be very challenging. You understand? Very challenging to your emotional wellness. That's why these little things are so important, even though they may seem not a lot. They may seem not a lot, but creating them, being mindful about them, because again, we're being mindful this year. Okay, we're being intentional this year. Okay, we're being intentional, and before we can do that, after we've creating our, framework, we have to be able to maintain all that. Okay, if you are a businesswoman, after you've created your business, if you've accomplished a career goal, and you are on that path of climbing, to where you truly want to be, you have to be able to maintain it. You have to be able to maintain it. And if you don't have those little, things that may seem little, right? That may seem little. Let me see, because sometimes I don't see comments, but if you're watching comments, within is a hot cup of lemon ginger tea for a very smooth, peaceful sleep, followed by prayer of thanks to God. Absolutely. Absolutely. Creating that not only, because routines are simply routines, but having the meaning behind what you're doing, that's what makes it a ritual. Okay, having that significant aspect of it all. For example, right, you have a financial goal, right? You have you know you want to have a finance ritual. It can be budgeting, okay? Because you know that, okay, just simply, oh, I'm not gonna spend money, oh, this month I'm, no. You understand? It can simply be, okay, daily affirmations, okay, I want more out of this life. Okay, I'm gonna create a time where I start reciting affirmations, or I'm going to create this time and start reading. I know this lady who was saying that she reads the Book of Solomon, okay, because that gave her a lot of perspective about wealth. So that's something you can do, something you're doing that has like significance, and that can help to center you. And in doing so then you bring it all home, because now you have your awareness, you've prioritized, you've had your boundaries into place. That was week 2, right? Boundaries into place. And then you are prioritizing, okay, this is what's the most important. Okay, I have these sets of goals here, and these are the things that I'm going to start working on, whether it's this month or for the year, right? And then now, okay, how do you support all of that? Because sometimes that's how we end up spending a whole year with a whole bunch of goals, right? A whole bunch of goals, a whole bunch of stuff we need to accomplish. And then towards the end of the year, we're like, oh my goodness, I've ran all year in circle, like going in circle. and we're not doing that anymore. Okay, this our community is here to help support you in your journey to elevate your lifestyle and to help you create um, these not only systems but also the framework in doing things more intentional, so that we are embracing our womanhood with ease. Okay, again, a lot of times we talked about women, yes, you can do it all, you can do this, oh my God, go 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 girl, go, however, we are not teaching, we are not giving each other the tools. It's not as simple as 1, 2, 3, because a simple event, right? A simple revisiting a traumatic event can derail you, you know. However, once you have your framework in place and you're creating a system intentionally and mindfully to help support, those goals. That's what's gonna help to propel you forward. So my goal to you is, to be consistent, okay? Because consistency matters when we talking about rituals. So, what are you gonna do this week? We have assignments. What are you gonna do today? Today in our lifestyle group is Tech Free Tuesday. So, and tomorrow is Wellness Wednesday. Thursday will be Thankful Thursday. Friday is Feel Good Friday. Take one day and do something. Create your a ritual. That you'll start participating in to help you stay consistent with how you trying to live your life, how you want to support your house, to support you the house to support you. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, let's do this. A morning, whether it's a morning ritual, like I said, morning hydration is mine. Pick yours. You can pick it, because I believe that every morning, we should, before you step out of bed, you should be drinking a glass of water. Some folks even went further to say that a warm cup of water helps a lot. Do that. It can be that. It can be, again, quiet reflection. It can be having a time where you just, stretching your body and doing different movements to connect with your inner feminine. It can be that. It can be, a dance class and a dance movement. Hello. If you're just popping through, hello. Thank you for being here, guys. So every Monday, I know again, it's not Monday today. However, we are not skipping Mindful Monday. We are not skipping it, because it has been designed to help support us in our lifestyle journey. So if you are looking for a supportive space, make sure you join Think Feminine Lifestyle Community. I will definitely post the link in our comment, and so that you can connect with us, and so we can start embracing womanhood together. Feeling derailed, take a deep breath and hold for a count of 10. Exhale slowly to the count of 10. Do this two or three times to relax your body. So important. Breathing is so important. Definitely. Most definitely. I drink one full bottle of water after brushing my teeth. Yes, yes. I was just talking about that. Definitely, Jenny. I before I do that for myself, I make sure that I have my water. If I if I don't have that cup of water by my bed, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to go run and get it. I need that water right there. I don't care. If you must cover it. I have a little those little portable fridge. You can get one where you could put if you want like cool water. I like room temperature water in the morning, so I don't. Yeah. So, but if just in case you don't like room temperature water or something, you can do as an option. You sit it there, and then in the morning I drink it, and it helps support your organs tremendously. We have a nurse here. We have a nurse here. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my gosh, my nursing community. You definitely rest in peace to that gentleman, by the way, that had just lost his life. I know that nurses. Oh my goodness! Do not neglect your self care, nurses. Please don't. I know it's so easy. It's so easy to do. It's so easy. It's not. It's not. You know it's so easy to want to put everyone else before you. However, you won't be able to even do that if you are not well, okay? If you're not emotionally, physically well. Um, I've been in a place where, you know, that was not favorable for me to grow. Okay, and a lot of times we thinking, oh my goodness, you know listen, we have aspirations, we have dreams as women, we want to live, not listen, we have our goals, we have our desires, you know and in this world where it's go 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 go, right, we need to be able to self-regulate. We need to be able to, connect, emotionally with the woman within. So these little things, as we're talking about rituals, these little things is what going to help support us. We're not gonna have it down pat, you know, all at once, but the little things daily, you know, daily or weekly, okay? These are what's gonna help us stay connected. Gym, steam room, and massage chair. That's my routine every day. Yes, yes, definitely. Like me, oh my goodness, definitely. I need to get to the gym too. I need to get to the gym. But I have a walking pad here when I can get to the gym, so that I can, start walking. Because if you don't start moving your body, and then, you know what I mean, it's sometimes you can afford, ladies, especially, if you're running your own business, you cannot afford to fall apart. You fall apart, the business fall apart, and your customers will be like, what's going on, right? So that's why it's so important to create these types of you know goals, and also the framework to support them, so that you can maintain your life. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Let me see how many minutes. We try to stay under 30. We're trying to stay under 30 so we don't get bored. Because I know sometimes, our attentions, we have a lot we're doing. So, we want to be able to get to the point, and then, go on and start living, start embracing you, Okay, start embracing you. Take it one day at a time. You're not gonna have it all together. Okay, you're not. Okay, and that's fine. That's okay, because you can only do it one step at a time. So a ritual of mine again is, ladies, you need to try Aqua Zumba. It's amazing. Aqua Zumba. Okay. Okay. There's a lot of things I would love to try as well. Rio. So I will definitely look into Aqua Zumba. Zumba, I don't know. It's like the different movements, and then I feel like I'm all over the place. Sometimes it can be complicated. So I'll look into Aqua Zumba. Oh my gosh, I can just imagine. So swimming is extremely yeah. So if swimming is great. So I can imagine Aqua Zumba will be very necessary and relaxing to the body. So thank you guys. Thank you, thank you. If you stopped by and I did not see you, thank you for stopping by. And I know some gentlemen sometimes they watch our lives. Thank you. You too. You need you need wellness, okay? So let's prioritize again. Let's embrace womanhood with ease. Let's do this every week. Let's meet up Mondays. That's the goal, Mondays. If we can do Mondays, we'll pick another day, okay? But the goal is Monday, because we need to be intentional about how we are living our lives, and the little things we're doing to maintain everything we're trying to do. If you are someone who needs a community, a supportive community, welcome to Think Feminine Lifestyle Community. I will be putting the link here so you can join us. And again, thank you for being here for our 4th week. Oh my goodness, we are entering the love month, February. So I hope that you continuously come here every Monday to join us. So thank you, thank you, thank you for the love. And I'm about to, whew, I have so much to do, but they're gonna have to wait for tomorrow, because this mama needs rest. Thank you so much, guys. Let's embrace womanhood. Let's think feminine. Bye bye. Thank you.